Look alive and stay on your toes. There's more monsters dying to meet you. On AMC's Monsterfest, the classics come alive.
Hey, listen, while we've got a second, let's take a look at the high scores in the Haunted Backlot Scream Test. Well, it looks like this contest is up for grabs. Now stay tuned for Whoopi and another classic monster movie coming up next.
Coming up on AMC's Monsterfest, Bela Lugosi sinks his fangs into the role that made him a star in the original version of the vampire classic Dracula. Director Todd Browning's gothic rendition of Bram Stoker's legendary horror tale follows the blood-sucking count from his eerie Transylvanian castle to England as he seeks a new bride and ensnares innocent victims in his diabolical schemes. Dracula is next on AMC's Monsterfest. The classics come alive. The following is brought to you by Mailstation. One-touch email without the PC. Go to www.mailstation.com.
Dear Mom, I've lost control. The boys have taken me hostage. Help. Now.
Mailstation. Email without the PC. By Sidco.
Regular intake of human blood. Lugosi had played Dracula to huge success on Broadway, where he effectively created the role.
Everything about Dracula that we think of today really comes from Lugosi. I mean, to this day, when you want to do Dracula, you do Bela Lugosi.
Children of the night. What music they make.
If you look at Dracula in the book, Dracula's an old man with white hair and a heavy, heavy mustache.
Lugosi's Dracula was different. He imbued the role with an exotic sexuality.
He had that Rudolph Valentino movie matinee idol look. He also had an incredible pair of eyes.
I think he's fascinating.
Lugosi had had a very dramatic life on and off stage.
He came up through the Hungarian theater and was ranked the #1 actor in that theater.
He played an active role in the Hungarian Revolution.
He was part of a movement to better the conditions of the actors in Hungary. And this got him into trouble later on.
He came to the United States to avoid execution.
In America, Lugosi conquered the theater world as Dracula and won the heart of Hollywood's hottest leading lady, the It Girl.
Clara Bow saw Bela Lugosi do this part, and she was so taken with him that they wound up having an affair.
The actor's exotic background added an interesting twist to his performance.
His English in 1931 was exceptionally poor. And, you know, when he originally played the part on Broadway, a lot of it was learned phonetically.
We will be leaving tomorrow evening.
Perhaps the secret of Dracula's mysterious intonation is that he doesn't really know what he's saying.
Dracula brought a new sensibility to American film.
Yeah.
It portrayed a new kind of evil, one that was beyond human understanding.
Gentlemen, we are dealing with the undead.
The film's somber mood came from the influence of German Expressionism.
You can actually see that in almost every frame of Dracula. There is a sort of European weight.
Up until this point, American films were lit in a very flat way. Dracula had darkness, depth, shadows, and an atmosphere you could cut with a knife.
What was creepy about Dracula was its use of silence. It had an awful lot of silent stretches, and it gave a very unnerving feeling to it.
Dracula was a huge box office success. The vampire count touched a raw nerve for American audiences devastated by the Great Depression.
Who would be more villainous than an aristocrat, a man who walked around in evening clothes and was able to throw money around to go to the opera?
Dracula's popularity prompted Universal to open up a Pandora's box of movie horrors. It made Lugosi famous, but branded him as a horror star.
Dracula was Lugosi's savior and his ultimate destruction, effectively closing him out of romantic parts and heroic parts. And it was something that he bitterly resented.
It was a fate he was never able to escape.
There are far worse things waiting man, then death.
You can see Dracula tonight at 3 a.m. Eastern during AMC's Monsterfest.
Coming up on AMC's Monsterfest, Christopher Lee goes right for the jugular as Count Dracula in the widescreen version of Dracula, Prince of Darkness. In this blood-soaked entry in the Hammer Film Vampire series, 4 travelers find themselves abandoned in the Carpathian Mountains and make the fatal mistake of checking in at the Count's castle. Dracula, Prince of Darkness is next on AMC's Monsterfest. The classics come alive. This October, the internet's got some new blood. AMC's Monsterfest. The classics come alive online. Creep onto our website at amctv.com right now, and you could win some great stakes. We are giving away a free trip to a Hollywood movie premiere and 100 killer DVD players with the ultimate Monsterfest experience. Watch AMC's Monsterfest movie marathons, then go online and test your monster trivia with AMC's Haunted Backlot Scream Test. We're always looking for a nice, plump grade. Plus, you can also score points with our shocking Shockwave games, or dig around the darkened vaults of Universal Studios with our Haunted Backlot Tour. You might find a surprise, or it might find you. This October, dare try an online experience that truly packs a megabyte. On air, online, all day, all fright. AMC's Monsterfest. The classics come alive.
You're so lucky. You're still living, so you can watch American Movie Classics Monsterfest, a Halloween movie marathon starring Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman, and a regular who's who list of monster superstars. They're creepy, frightening, and only on AMC. It's 60 terrifying movies in 5 days. All you breathers can also hang out on AMCTV.com. It'll be non-stop scary with games and contests. And get this, a sweepstakes to win a deluxe summer vacation. A trip to the world premiere of The Mummy Returns. With limos, red carpet, the movie star treatment. Sorry, pal, you're not eligible. You don't want to miss Monsterfest. I guess I'll be here. But I'd watch if I could. Could somebody call Dr. Frankenstein for me?
From the darkest shadows and the deepest graves, the greatest, scariest, most famous monsters of all time are coming to you on AMC. Only this time, they're bringing along something even scarier. Tonight, stranded travelers check into Christopher Lee's castle in the widescreen version of Dracula, Prince of Darkness. Then Peter Cushing battles a blood-sucking baron in search of fresh female victims in The Brides of Dracula. And Bela Lugosi sinks his fangs into Todd Browning's chilling version of Dracula. That's all tonight on AMC's Monsterfest. The classics come alive, on air, online, all day, all fright.